Have you ever met someone and thought, I just want to be in their energy for a while? Almost like you want to just attach your energies to theirs because they're so good and it feels so lovely to be around them. So when I reached my energy into Tabitha's energy, that's how I felt. Even before I touched the paint, her energy arrived like a horizon, wide and open and stretching farther than an eye can even track. So I set the stage with this sky blue, that kind of blue you see when you're standing at the edge of the ocean, staring into that impossible distance where the world feels endless. That is truly the color at the heart of Tabitha's aura. It's the color of calm, yes, but also the color of possibility, that quiet moment when you look up and think, there's more for me out there. Then her energy kind of shifted, and suddenly I was in a forest. A deep spiritual teal came forward, the color of roots and branches and the unseen magic that lives between them. It felt like Tabitha's aura was reaching into that ever-present energy of the forest to belong to something bigger, to craft something, to create something, to weave herself into the world around her. This is the kind of nature, intuition that hums beneath the surface. And as I poured more deep blues. Two darker shades emerged, like slipping beneath the waves and discovering the quiet, powerful world below. Depth, mystery, the part of her that doesn't need to announce itself. It simply is. Reaching your hand out underwater and realizing that there's so much more there than you could possibly ever see. And then, surprise, we've got the electric green, the spark, the part of Tabitha that energizes you by just being near her. The part that says, I'm calm, but don't underestimate me. It ties her back to nature, but also to this vitality, this inspiration, that continuous creative spark that makes you want to do something bold with her energy. Then came this off-white color in her aura, this spiritual development, this warmth, her soft glow. It's the color of early morning light, the sand warming underneath your feet, the gentle milk swirling in your coffee, the reminder that spirit is always warm and nearby. It wraps around her like a blessing. The canvas kept asking for more and more blue from Tabitha's aura, more openness, more sky. It felt like her aura was saying, I'm bigger than this, keep going. And honestly, that tracks. Tabitha's energy wants expansion. It wants more than what exists right now in this moment. But her journey hasn't always been clear skies. There's been gray days and storm days and seasons where the horizon felt far away. So I shaped her aura with both an openness and a structure, a form that holds its own shape, with angles that don't bend, with values, with boundaries, with things that she stands for, without it being some nebulous circle or weird shape. As those colors layered, I found myself in three places at once: the beautiful forest, the calming sea, and the white glow of spirit, all flowing from her center, all blending into something calm and grounding and deeply inviting. But calm isn't the whole story, which is why that bold green and blue stay. They are a reminder that she's not just serenity, she's depth and brightness and evolution. I used the larger blow dryer to create these big waves radiating outward, her energy expanding, shifting, opening. The colors mixed into new shades that I didn't even pour, which feels exactly like Tabitha. Always becoming, always transforming, morphing herself into something bigger, better, brighter. I use my blowtorch to bring bubbles and sea foam and texture to the surface, like the ocean breathing, like spirit stirring to the surface, like the reminder that growth sometimes requires a little bit of heat and a whole lot of breath. And yes, I repainted her aura as well. The first version was too dark and too heavy and not true to her. You can see the colors are very similar, but the proportions are all off. This last one feels like her, clearer, brighter, more aligned with the woman that she is. This is Tabitha. Thank you for being here. If you would like your very own Aura Poura painting, please reach out to me at connectedintuition.com.